To this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Strother in at the small forward. And for Seattle, they've got Toppin. Neesmith is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Thompson, and it's Portis in at the 5 down low. And so off the tip, it's Denver. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. And here is Mitchell. Inside, Toppin. It's hauled in by Gordon. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Seattle. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Mitchell gets it to go.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Murray against Mitchell. Murray with the bounce pass. Jokic kicks to Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Here's Mitchell. Last time out, he had 13 points. Nice shot by Thompson.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Murray. Now here's Jokic. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
Here's Mitchell. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. There's the 3. Neesmith can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Count that one from Toppin.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
Jokic high post. Floats it up for Murray. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They lead by 4, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
The failure to make shots on a consistent basis, that's going to put you behind the 8 ball all night.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Filipowski's checked in for Seattle. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against the Hawks in Atlanta. Mitchell outside. Pass to Toppin. And stolen by Murray. Here we go, one-on-one. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Murray's got 6 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Denver. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, Seattle. They find themselves in the dregs of the conference. The Nuggets leading by 8. Murray with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Jokic. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Neesmith with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Thompson for the triple. And once again off the mark by Seattle. The Nuggets have gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Now here is Hardaway. He started close. This is his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Mitchell. Murray with the defensive effort.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
The 11-footer, and he connects with the jumper. 8 points for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now here's Thompson. 11 points for him in that last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. The drive by Mitchell. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Did you see Gordon get up for that? Man, he is athletic.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Mitchell with it. He's covered by Murray. To end the cold streak. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Seattle shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And Mitchell no good on that one. And now that we are well past the halfway point of the season, DB, what are you most looking forward to?
I think, Kevin, this is the first time of the year where you start to consider, well, I'll tell you, the playoff positioning is starting to take shape. The potential first-round matchups become intriguing. I can't wait to see how things end up.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Mitchell. Murray with the defensive effort. Now, here's Jokic. Defended by Filipowski. With the putback. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 6 points.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Jokic. Here's Neesmith. And once again off the mark by Seattle. The Nuggets leading by 14. Pass to Strother. And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Seattle. Cameron Thomas comes in for Mitchell. Johnson, he's checked in for Denver. Out to the wing. Here's Strother. Off target from three-point range. Seattle is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Murray against Thomas. Pass to Neesmith. 6 to shoot. Thompson in the post. Johnson's there. Good work defensively by Johnson. Now here's Jokic from past the arc. Rebound by Williams. Thomas against Murray. Thomas gets the bucket.
Wow, the defense trying to overpower Cam Thomas, and he was having none of it.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. A 12-point game. Last time they met was in Denver.
That one was high octane all the way. I thought they had a very competitive outing in that one. Just seemed to run out of gas at the end. And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're clearly all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. That's good from Neesmith.
Well, Aaron Neesmith is a guy who's put in the time to become a key rotational player. What he gives you is points if he's given open shots. He's going to hit the glass hard, and you know this man is going to get up and guard.
And Seattle making a change here. Payton's checked in, so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Looking at Cam Johnson, Doris, what are your thoughts on the evolution of his career?
I mean, so much yet to be decided, Kevin, because when he came in, people thought he would be the prototypical role player, just a 3-and-D guy. But as he's matured, he's shown some high-volume scoring threat to him. So how this plays out will be interesting.
And that one falls for Johnson.
You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is he's proven to be much more than that.
And Johnson drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Back to you guys.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. That one good for 2. And the Nuggets lead by 15. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Denver.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Johnson double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Denver leading by 12. Jokic passes to Jones. Johnson wide open. He fires. His 3-pointers off the mark. Seattle has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Williams a screen on Johnson. Thomas dishes to Williams. Pass to Neesmith. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Boy, if you bump Neesmith, you really better get him because this guy is tough as nails.
To the right side. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jokic has got 9 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The shot by Payton, no good.
I mean, come on, jack that one in the face of some strong defense. You got to think twice about that next time.
And it's Jokic missing. Valanciunas. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Filipowski.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
First free throw is good.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Kyle Filipowski. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. Number 5, the Nuggets.
And you know, anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboard.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Nesmith nails both of them. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Denver leading by 13. Brown wide open. He fired. And that one comes up a bit short. Jones against Portis. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
Brown with it. Picked up by Portis. Tipped away. Pass to Nesmith. Jokic with the steal. Jones, no one around him. And another miss by Denver.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Here's Payton. Back to Nesmith. 5 to shoot. Bucket is good. Nesmith has got 7 points.
Oh, Aaron Nesmith gets a look from the painted area and makes sure it's good.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 11. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Jones. Excellent D from Thomas.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And so it's Denver holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Seattle trails by 11. They've got Nesmith. Toppin is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Mitchell, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. Toppin finds Nesmith. Mitchell outside. Over Gordon. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Mitchell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Seattle. The Nuggets shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Murray left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
And this system thrives on Murray's aggression. When he attacks, you can just feel the energy. And when he lays back, the offense becomes stagnant.
And he makes the first. Doris, you talk about the great scores. It's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
And what you love about Murray, you can count on him when the game is on the line. He's one of the most confident players in our league.
Toppin can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the foul on Obi Toppin. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. On the wing, Hardaway. Three-pointer. Wow, came this close to a four-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
the previous play is under review.
Fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
People have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Murray with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Murray looking around. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Neesmith, the pass to Toppin. Mitchell against Murray. And it's Mitchell missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Strother. And it's Seattle with the rebound. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Nuggets leading by 11. And they double up Murray. And stolen by Portis. Here's Neesmith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Aaron Neesmith has the kind of frame where if he gets that defender off balance, he's going to draw contact. That's a great play by the young man.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Seattle. Down by 12. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Portis, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Hardaway with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. For Seattle, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Mitchell right side. Takes a 3. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Such a selfless play by Aaron Neesmith. This guy is a very team-first guy.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Murray's got 15.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Here's Thompson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, a chance to tack on one more for Klay Thompson. Hard-nosed play, guys.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Filipowski comes in for Portis, and Thomas subbed in for Aaron Nesmith.
I think when we look back on the career of Klay Thompson, he is going to be considered one of the greatest shooters in the history of this league.
Murray with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Murray, the pass to Valanciunas. Gordon with a screen on Thomas. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
Seattle trails by 9. Now Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. Thompson misses.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Murray against Thompson. Goes up from the top of the key. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
And never brag an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
First one falls for him. And Mitchell drops them both. Denver leading by 9. Wide open look here for Murray. They get it again. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Mitchell passes to Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Thomas got 8 points.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And they double up Murray. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Payton, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Denver also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Denver's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Filipowski. No good from Valanciunas.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, Doris, whenever Cam Thomas gets the ball, you expect him to shoot it.
You do, Kevin. There's certain guys in the league that always have the green light, and Cam Thomas, one of those guys. This guy legitimately, on a nightly basis, can put up huge scoring numbers.
Free throw good, Thomas.
Well, for Cam Thomas, obviously, the whole conversation about why he's in the league is his scoring ability. And I think the next step for him, he's got to start to be able to play make for his teammates.
Williams, he's checked in for Seattle. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic comes in for Valanciunas. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Jamal Murray. And here is Johnson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. Pass to Jokic. No one near him. Good as the jump shot falls. Jokic has got 11 points.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
Mitchell dishes to Thomas. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Thomas got 7 points here in this quarter. Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against Atlanta.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And that one falls for Jones.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Brown, he's checked in for Denver.
Tyus Jones, such a quietly efficient and productive guard. What I like about this young man, he always plays to his strengths.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Kevin, back to you.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allen. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Jones. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Jokic. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Here's Mitchell. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D that time from Jones. Again, the Nuggets score.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Seattle calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
A chance to take a look at some numbers for Tim Hardaway.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well rounded as it needs to be.
Jones against Mitchell. Pass to Thomas. Shoots the 3. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Thomas finds Mitchell. Count the basket.
Well, that's something his coaches would like to see more of from Cam Thomas, making plays for others.
For Seattle, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Davion Mitchell, 1 shot.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Pass to Jokic. Tries from 16. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jokic has got 17.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range.
Here's Mitchell, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Denver. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Johnson right side. It's up a 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Mitchell. The putback. Johnson with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 14. Brown outside. From deep.
First personal foul, 15 foul.
Seattle has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Mitchell. Thomas trying to break loose. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
And Jones has it in the corner. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He has 7.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside, Jones. Jokic sets the screen for Jones. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Another shot, and Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Williams finds Filipowski. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Nuggets leading by 15. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Jokic with his screen on Mitchell. Jones for 3, and it's Seattle with the rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Filipowski passes to Williams. To Thomas. Williams, a screen on Johnson. From deep, Thomas. He can't hit that time. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Make some noise and get ready for the main half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. And that's very lucky shot.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Spurs, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
All right, fellas, time to discuss what we've seen so far from Nikola Jokic. What a first half he's put in.
Man, I'm trying to think back on all these players I've seen, and I'm struggling to come up with a comparable comparison for Jokic. Like, the dude is unique. I've got nothing.
Oh, don't strain your brain too hard. We've seen what happens when you do that. We need you for more of the second half. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And